very first Lisianthus. The very first Lisianthus bud of 2022. Yes, and it's a white flare. They're pretty. Today I'm challenging you to do a cook what you can grow challenge as well. I'm sharing mine with you today. I have myself doing this challenge. I'm using ground beef that was raised by my father-in-law. I have carrots and broccoli from the garden. I'm making a sauce to go on to this dish, which is homemade brown sugar, which basically is molasses and sugar, cane sugar, and some soy sauce. Of course, I have to buy those ingredients, but in this sauce, I'm adding granulated garlic, which I can grow and I can make. Granulated onion, also I can grow it and I can make it. I'm adding some salt, which is a purchase, and some pepper flakes. These I could make, or a version of these I could very easily make as well. Black pepper, a purchase, and I'm just mixing that all up, and this will be our sauce. It's kind of a stir fry on rice that I'm making tonight, so this will be a really nice sauce. I was really tired. I spent the whole day out in the sun today, so I wanted something very easy and quick, and I had a bunch of broccoli in the fridge that needed to be used, so I used it up. I added a splash of rice vinegar as well as toasted sesame seed oil, which are both purchases, I know, but it's kind of a pantry use what you can grow challenge. So basically I browned my beef and I had chopped up my veggies and I just threw them on top of the ground beef and I put the lid on it to allow it to steam. I did add a couple tablespoons of water just to allow it to steam. I didn't stir it. I just put the lid on and I went to feed the baby kitties that I am bottle feeding since apparently I'm their mama now. These were some barn kitties. If you've been following for a little while, you know that we have some barn kittens that don't have a mom. So I've been bottle feeding these or syringe feeding these because we a crazy story. Our post office is closed and it's been closed for over a week now because their computer systems are down. So I have a baby bottle for these guys that has a small enough little nipple thingy that they can drink out of instead of using the syringe, but they can't give it to me because they can't use the computers to sort the mail. So I still have to syringe feed because we can't get them up here, or can't get the mail up here or the shipments. So fun times. Yeah, they're growing like weeds. And of course, I would rather play with kittens than cook dinner, but it's slightly overcooked. It oversteamed the veggies. I spent a little bit more time than I thought I would feeding the kittens and cleaning them up. But basically, I just gave it a stir, and then I added in the sauce, and I added some water into the dish to get the rest of the sauce out, to thin it out a little bit. And I put that in and let it, covered it again and let it just sort of heat through. And while it was heating through, I actually made a slurry with cornstarch and water. And then I just poured that over, gave it a really good mix, and then let that heat through again to kind of give it a little bit of a sticky coating so that the sauce stuck to the veggies. Just slightly thickened it. This was the first time I did rice in the quick cooker or Instapot, and it turned out really, really good. The dish was very, very delicious. Tyson does not like cooked broccoli, and he actually ate this. And Chaz really enjoyed it as well. It's the first time I've made something like this, and I liked it. In the future, I'd prefer making it with chicken instead of beef, though. So I know many of you are patiently waiting for a garden tour video to see all the pretty flowers and all the things that are growing on the flower farm and on my homestead garden. I have been slacking with that because I have a very bad invasion of a very hard to deal with bug It is called a tarnished plant bug, and it is very, very, very invasive. It's worse to deal with apparently than the stink bug. So it has been causing a lot of havoc on the farm. I've been picking and contact killing each one of these bugs. There's thousands of them, and so they've taken out about 800 plants so far within a matter of hours. It's a bad invasion. So I've been working on getting rid of these this week, and the 5 stages of the life cycle of these bugs, including I've just ordered 35,000 ladybugs. And so that's going to be all in one video. Before I do any garden tours, I'm going to probably do a damage and then the recovery. So that's why I have been a little bit absent. I've been really busy working with that. I ended up turning my guineas. I trained the guineas not to go in the garden. I spent all spring teaching them, no, you're not allowed. And I discovered they like these bugs. So the guineas are in the garden now, and they're helping me combat this infestation. And I'm willing to sacrifice some of their favorite plants, some of my favorite plants for them, because I do need the help to get rid of this invasion. So I'm halfway there, you guys. Last night I went and I didn't find very many adults. I'm winning this battle, and I will be bringing you a video updating you on what I've learned, what I've been dealing with, and how I fixed it. So much love, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and my critters. We'll catch you next time. Bye for now.